we want to talk about balancing love life and career. Are you even ready?
Let's say, for example, I don't have a relationship. For example,
yeah.
Yes. So my career hasn't affected anything because that, for example, is there. Thank you.
I can imagine that, career can somehow affect your love life.
I don't know, but there is a misconception. If you're dating and you don't post your person, that relationship is believed to last longer. But ukimpost tu,
as much as it's hard, but mimi naweza sema just keep work at work.
Unabeba kazi, unaitoa kwa ofisi, unaileta kwa nyumba.
Umeniguza mwalimu.
Kisha ileta kwa nyumba, unataka tufanye aje? Na mimi sio mwalimu mwenzako.
Are there spouses that don't wish their spouses to grow?
Yes.
Yeah.
Anaona ukigrow utachanuka na umwache.
For instance, siblings who kill each other because of property. Because that's an aspect of love, because
Very
it's a
true.
brotherly. R na L leo zenye zimetufanyia tafadhali, just stop.
Brotherly what?
Ravu.
Brotherly ravu.
Yeah. Unajua, there is someone alikuwa ananiambia ati one thing that we do as ladies, when we fall in love, we give all our heart, our mind for someone else to think for us. Sisi wenyewe hataki kujifikiriria.
Mimi naweza taka unisaidie kufikiria tu unifikiririe.
It will work for you.
Get deep.
No, like I would want to know how your day was at work. Nani alikukasirisha, kwa nini alikukasirisha? Alafu ukafanya nini? Alafu nikwambie next time akikufanyia hivi ufanye hivi. Ndio pia mimi nikikuja kukuambia za kwangu unisaidie, unisikize na uniambie. Yes.
Do you think it's important to set boundaries?
Yeah. Very healthy ones.
Not serious boundaries. Nikiacha avocado usikule, such boundaries. Not serious
avocado.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching us from. Welcome to the Ladies and Gentlewomen podcast. In this podcast, we listen, we don't judge. And it's always a reminder that whatever works for us may never work for you. We just share our experiences and you pick what you have. And of course, I'm not alone. I'm joined by my beautiful friends who will introduce themselves. I'll begin with the one in yellow.
Hi guys, Mukasia Marian here. I'm a Manita.
Thank you.
Hey guys, it's been a minute. I'm Hilda Nekesa.
I am Tabasamu. Straight to our topic for today, we want to talk about balancing love life and career. Are you even ready? Why are you taking a deep breath?
Tuko ready.
Nimeona niko umeshtuka. When you hear balancing love life and career, or balancing love and career, what comes into your mind?
There are two things that need my attention. That is love, my partner, or rather whatever I'm loving.
Yes.
And work.
Okay.
So that means somehow some divided attention.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you believe there can be a balance?
There can be, yes.
Oh.
There can be.
Positive energy there?
Yes.
Yes, Favor.
Personally, I can also take the route that Marion has taken, and I just think the career life, and when I say love, I can say the emotional one, the one that doesn't mostly involve me anything to do, especially to earn. This is what I'm giving freely. So I can be open to that extent.
And do you think there is a balance?
Creating a balance is not easy. It takes a lot of ish and friction here and there to find that balance. But eventually, at times you will get that balance.
Okay. Now that we have career and love, Is there a way your career has affected or influenced your relationship?
Not really. Because let's say, for example, I don't have a relationship. For example,
yeah.
Yes. So my career hasn't affected anything because that, for example, is there. Thank you.
Let me just put myself where Manita is, because I think it's not an area that I've been active in, but I can imagine that, career can somehow affect your love life. Yeah.
Or have you ever had an instance at work where you felt a colleague was influenced, career eerie influence? Right, yeah. Have you ever felt have you had such an instance?
Personally, no, I've not. I think where I work, my colleague, I've seen her balance one healthy relationship until she just crossed over to marriage. Okay. So that is something that is really nice. So I didn't see her struggle so much in that balance.
Isn't that an influence?
Influence? It is. But me, if you ask me, I think just set your boundaries. The same way unajua I'm supposed to be at work at 8, unatoka kwa nyumba mapema. So if you know you have someone, you're supposed to go back to that someone by 8 ukue hapo. So you also make sure by 8 uko pale so that you balance. Kazini usichelewe kufika na pia nyumbani usichelewe kufika. Like if you just strike a balance, it works.
How about in the social media world? Na stories za career na love. With the aspect of influencing, don't you think the social media has made or has influenced love either in a both negative and positive way?
Social media and love is tricky. I don't know, but there is a misconception. If you are dating and you don't post your person, that relationship is believed to last longer. But ukimpost tu pap, something goes amiss. Yes.
Machombaya.
Iyo.
Yes, how about you?
I'm thinking social media has created for us a narrative that you can balance, because a lot of people we see, they juggle between their work, what they are advertising to us, and then we see their family. And what social media sells to us ni kwamba they are balancing it. But they think ni kwa ground are things like that. But social media in itself, if you look at these celebs and everyone that is working and has a family, they are like wana manage. I can use, for example, like Kabiwa Jesus. Yeah. Like if you look at them, it's like in their personal life, like they're really thriving. And also career-wise,
they're thriving.
Yeah, so I think that's a perception that social media has created for us.
I know asking this question, you will tell me I've never been there, but maybe if you are there, have you ever felt, or if you are given a chance to choose between love and career?
To my 18-year-old self, I would choose love. But right now, I'll choose career.
What would you choose?
Yeah, I was waiting for an explanation. That's why I'm still turning.
Sasa ni kwa sababu, unajua, like when you're 18, to be honest, you just want to love and be loved. But now as time goes by, majukumu, responsibilities come in. Responsibilities zenye love haiwezi kusaidia. But a career, you'll earn money, take care of those responsibilities. Yes.
Yeah, me too. Given an opportunity to choose between them, I'll choose career. Because career, it's in an empower as a person. As a lady, I'm being empowered. And I'm sorry to say, but I feel like love needs a lot of me empowering it. So unless I'm empowered enough, you love it a strain too. So wacha tu ni choose career.
But still, you can choose both. Career in the morning, love in the evening. You just know to balance.
Then you balance. Balancing love and
in the morning.
Balancing.
So what in the morning? Career
in the morning, love in the evening.
Oh.
Yes.
So what happens in between hapo when love demands you? Hapo katikati. Because it's not a button that you are pausing. Useme hadi jioni.
Make it be known. It is not something that it is full time. It is in the evening. Like communication is key. Communicate.
Unasema masaa yako ni ya jioni.
Yes.
I'm thinking about our feelings, our emotions.
Hapo ni tricky kidogo. Because nimekuja tu kwanza kufikira when Manita is saying that we can pause love in the evening, I just started thinking, what if my person is my CEO at work? What if he's our HR or someone? It's not condoned in some institution, but can you think in the aspect that you guys are the owners of the company and you're working on it? And emotions hapo was in a spill. Either you want it to, either kama unataka kama utake. You find is in a spill too. Hata kama mmekosana stories za job, itabeba kwa love life. Hata kama mmekosana ki love life, ita spill kwa job. Emotions nazo.
Me, I highly recommend dating a colleague. I'm not saying I am doing that.
Why are you so defensive?
What I'm trying to say is...
I fight for that.
No, don't high five. What I'm trying to say is, mkitoka wote mnajua mmeenda kazi.
True.
So, either mkikutana ama msikutane mnajua mko kazi. Mkitoka wote mnarudi kwa nyumba.
So, I have a question on that. What happens when you find... Kuna two clients wanakujanga where do you guys... Either you are an item because wacha tuseme you are married yet. Maybe you are still on the dating level. And then kuna client tu mmoja and I prefer to you a person and she's a lady. I want to meet sense. So, like in a grow some resentment inside you, like, unafanya nini na mama? Unaona, like,
I'm just thinking, if it's bringing in money, bro.
Kaende.
And then I think there now also it really requires boundaries and respecting yourself. Because like now we cannot again keep getting insecure about every other. You can now think about maybe someone who makes nails. Let's talk about G-nails. Maybe mtu anakuja like anataka mshughulike. Maybe she has female workers but mtu ana prefer G. So maybe putting yourself kwa shoes za lady wake, what would you do?
That one is hard. I think recently I was just there and I was looking at him and I don't know, alikuwa naunda I think alikuwa namunda mkono. And so my brother had to come this close akambia huyo lady afunge miguu and then Gia kafungwa. Like in a very professional, he was doing it professionally, but me I was there overthinking and I was like, imagine if it was my man and I'm just looking at you like tusifanye kazi pamoja. You just tafuta pesa, tukutane jioni. Let's meet somewhere else.
Akiwa na ofisi unaenda una frame picha yako unaweka hapo kwa meza.
Marking your territory.
So you need advice kwa manzia G. Atafuta picha yake.
Hata ikiwezekana andike hapo chini jina Mrs. G.
Oh my good God.
It's too hard.
Sorry.
Given a chance, my favor, choosing between love and career. You say
yes, I'll choose career.
You?
Yeah.
Me? I think I'd choose career.
Yeah.
I'd choose career because hatuwezi kula hug. Hatuwezi kula touch.
Unaweza kula I love you for dinner.
I just itashiba. Why do you think there is always a struggle balancing between love and career?
Insecurities. Insecurities, especially ukijua your person out there meets with people from like if he meets ladies who are maybe in the corporate world, wewe hauko kwa corporate world, you know how corporate people dress.
Yeah.
Hizo insecurities ndio unapata zina crop up then inakuwa ulikuwa wapi na nani, and I think it does not sit well with men sometimes wakuulizwa hizo maswali. That is where the problem comes in.
And don't you think ndio nifike kukua insecure ilianza mahali?
Umenionyesha, umenipatia sababu za
There is a reason.
Yeah. You just do not wake up and become insecure, definitely.
And another thing, sometimes partners tend to, unabeba kazi, unaitoa kwa ofisi, unaileta kwa nyumba.
Umeniguza mwalimu.
Kisha ileta kwa nyumba, unataka tufanye aje? Na mimi sio mwalimu mwenzako.
Very true. Bringing books to mark in the house. Yeah.
Bringing reports. Nafaa tukue tunaongelea vitu 2-3 huko
school fees ya watoto, wanataka kufanya auditing. Makes sense. Wow. Yes, Favor. Why do you think balancing between career and love is difficult?
I think it's difficult because it requires the whole of you. There is none yenye utasema utagawa some part of you to do it. So that difficult comes because it needs the whole of you. It needs 100% effort of you in either way. And also, as Manita said, if you really don't find that supportive person who might be insecure, and at times insecure because even of other colleagues, at times you can find someone who doesn't want you to grow in a certain level umshinde. So unakuja unapata anakupea hard time because you are advancing in career. So striking that balance entails having someone who is very, very supportive and understanding and genuinely wishes you to grow.
Are there spouses that don't wish their spouses to grow?
Yes.
Yeah.
Anaona ukigrow utachanuka na umwache.
Hata tu ile aspect ya kumshinda nitaonekanaje. Yeah.
So they prefer to sabotage you. Wow.
And that's imagine self-sabotaging. Karibu niseme support. Hey! Self-sabotage. Yeah,
because
so
still,
it's hard.
Where ukifail, that means pia yeye amefail. Because now if you're not able to bring in enough income,
mnasafanya nyote.
Funny thing, hiyo ni perspective yako.
Marriage.
Lakini yeye haoni kama if you lose, both of you are losing. Yeye anaona if you lose, you're the only one losing. Haoni your aspect that if you win, you will help him do 1, 2, 3.
And then I think pia ni perspective ya married person. But in dating, kuna ile competition ya I want to be better than this person. So it's always active. And at times, usipokuwa careful, you find the partner is the one that is sabotaging you.
but is that love? Because now if I want to sabotage you, if I'm feeling like I should be the one who is that love?
It is.
I think we need a whole
still naweza kukupenda but like sitaki ufikie kiwango fulani.
It is not possible. Let me just say, like, essentially what love was meant to be, that one is not possible. But where the society has placed and defined love, very possible. Because I'm trying to see, for instance, siblings who kill each other because of property. Because that's an aspect of love, because
Very
it's a
true.
brotherhood. R na L leo zenye zimetufanyia tafadhali, just stop.
Brotherly what?
Ravu.
Brotherly ravu.
Yeah.
How do you handle situations where career goals clash with relationship needs?
You just apologize to your lover. Sasa utadu. Sasa isha clash, isha fanyika.
What happened?
Sometimes, let's say at work, you are expected to like extend some extra hours. Possibly it might not sit well with your partner. So itabidi tu extend kazini, then come back home, explain and apologize.
Yeah, I'm just in my mind saying, me and Manita, we are so wrong candidates to answer this, because we will answer according to how we are thinking and how it favors us more, because nitakuja tu nimwambie pole.
There is no way I am coming home to you nimeacha issue kazini. You see, we both need this job. Sasa wache tu niifanye and then I come and...
I'm thinking, though, let me now speak maybe from a married woman's perspective.
Very important.
I think for once, I think I'll tolerate, like, I'll tolerate the aspect of maybe kuchelewa, the example that you've used, kuchelewa home, kwenda home, once, twice. But again, I'll have to also make it clear to my boss. Wacha tu ikue, kama ni 8 to 5, let it be 8 to 5. If it's past that, he or she should also be comfortable kuniombea permission home. Because I think because of that, I will choose love over career. Does it make sense? It doesn't have to make sense.
It doesn't have to us.
It doesn't have to make sense.
So wacha tujibu.
Does it make sense?
No.
And also, like most corporates, something unajua wanasema before you take a job somewhere, there are things that you look in that corporate that will attract you to work.
True.
And most corporates are working to ensure your work-life balance. Like, ndio kubring in board. This is something that you're not supposed to ignore. Always ask, mnataka nifanye kazi hadi saa ngapi?
True.
Wakisema ati, we need you anytime, you're supposed to disagree with that. Because it has to bring that... or not unless you are okay as my boss to allow me pia mimi ni baki na my husband for a while alafu niseme
I'm just
my husband.
Would I say kama hiyo extra hours iko na extra pay
income? Yeah, definitely.
Would you still choose?
Yeah, I would.
You'd choose
Career bado.
or you'll not choose? I'm asking a question that you people should be asking.
You.
Kama iko na extra pay, we'll have a sit down because again, sometimes there are things you cannot sacrifice. Hawa toi wakishakuwa wakubwa. Like you also have money is good.
Sure.
But haina haja utafutie watu pesa alafu by the time unawaletea hiyo pesa washakuwa wametoka. So balancing between the two, I think also it's something we need to do. How do you handle work stress without letting it affect your relationship?
Date a kind partner. And also date your best friend. You know, it is easy to solve an issue with your best friend. Hata kama ni ya kazini. If you come and explain it to him, atakusaidia on how to tatua it. But you see, if that person muna relate to ile nakupenda inakuwa ni tricky.
Anita.
Yes.
Kuna hizi titles watu peana siku hizi bestie.
Chubui. Ama bestie gani? Bestie.
Yeah, you nasema dating your best friend.
Like yani huyo mtu na date, make sure he's your best friend and he's kind.
Okay.
I'm just thinking, what if you are now the other partner who has a partner that is having stress at work? Like, what if you are the one that is supposed to play that role? And as much as it's hard, but mimi naweza sema just keep work at work. Because at times utakuja kuniambia na mimi niweke feelings. Unaelewa? Labda spendi roda na mnafanyanga na roda kazi. I'll put feelings. Nitajaribu ku make sure nimewakreatia kale ka boundary between we na roda. So as much as possible, just wacha baki kazini. How to handle that stress, do it in a corporate way. Mimi wacha tu nibaki kwa love life as your partner.
So in short, whatever he's going through at work, asikwambie.
Aniambie tu, but I won't be there nimwambie this is what you will do. I'll just listen to like the understanding girlfriend. Mimi nitabaki tu nimwambie akipole usijali. You know, like
Sa utadu.
Exactly, like deal with it yourself. Don't involve me there.
Really?
Yeah. I think itanisaidia. Bora nitaanza kubeba watu wa kazi yao, ni bebe boss wake no. Just to deal with work. You are competent in work, right? Yeah. Deal na yo kazini.
I'm thinking of you waking up today and getting a transfer letter. You've been transferred to work in Turkana. And you take it to your partner, and what they give you is sautadu. Is that what you would expect?
I would actually. Like in a way, you are giving me a way to, can I tackle this problem alone? I'd like wewe uniambie nitadu mimi mwenyewe nifikirie, ni come to a decision that is comfortable with me. I wouldn't want you to, in a way, tuanze kuimpose, unaelewa? Like the do's and don'ts. Like ile tu healthy boundary tu ya, so long as we are not married. Unajua mimi kwa perspective yangu sijawana na umse, is just my partner. Like let me handle my own work stress alone. Tukuje tupendane.
But I'm thinking when you're dating is when maybe you're setting a foundation for you. Because now if you're not involving them in some major decisions, you see, let's say something like a transfer, it's something that will definitely affect you even as you're dating. It's something that will affect you. So if you don't want them to make it their business, or if you don't want to make it your business, do you think that is right?
The thing is, whatever works with you. I know from your end where you're seated, it might not. But for me, it's absolutely okay. Because hapa tutaendelea tuseme, for instance, he will say, don't go to Turkana. Bro, that's not your decision to make. Like, I'm so thankful that's your opinion, but not your decision. Like, mimi wacha mimi ni make my own. Unajua, there is someone alikuwa ananiambia ati one thing that we do as ladies, when we fall in love, we give all our heart, our mind for someone else to think for us. Sisi wenyewe hataki kujifikiriria. This is, can I me myself nifikirie the pros, the cons, and what I'm choosing? See ati I'm choosing this on the basis of this partner that I'm having. Yeah, that's me how I view it. Yeah.
Mimi naweza taka unisaidie kufikiria hata unifikirie.
It will work for you.
Get deep.
No, like I would want to know how your day was at work. Nani alikukasirisha, kwa nini alikukasirisha? Alafu ukafanya nini? Alafu nikwambie next time akikufanyia hivi ufanye hivi. Ndio pia mimi nikikuja kukuambia za kwangu unisaidie, unisikize na uniambie.
How we are going to move.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's how it works for you.
Sure.
Like for me, naona like that we are overstepping a lot of boundaries. Yani tutakuwa tunavuka mpaka siku moja tukikosana unaweza sema hata ndio maana ule mtu wa kazi like I don't want. Like si to relate to healthily. Za job zibaki job. Mimi nikikuja na wewe, we love each other. Definitely nitakwambia. Like I'm not denying the aspect of telling you, but I'm not carrying that stress and bringing it to him. Like leo sijisikie kukuongelesha sijui ama tu niko na stress mpaka he can't enjoy the lady that he has because mimi niko na shida kazini. That is so unfair and in a way kind of selfish. Like deal na mambo yako kazini.
I wish we had a man here. Because I think they'd tell you
their perspective.
I think they'd tell you they can't even function properly when they have stress from work. Like it will definitely affect them. Even in bed matters. So when you say, anyway, you're talking from a different perspective.
Yes, that's what I'm telling you. From where I sit, no, okay, if I think about my husband, okay, I'd want my husband, like this is now the significant.
True.
Penye mimi niko manze we are dating. Unaelewa?
I get you, Kabisa.
Yeah.
Do you think it's important, whatever you've talked about boundaries, do you think it's important to set boundaries?
Yeah. Very healthy ones.
Where? At work?
Everywhere.
At work?
At
work in relation to your relationship. And at home, let me call it home, in relation to your work.
Yes, boundaries are very important and actually just set them from day one. Yeah.
What are some of the boundaries that you think should be set?
At home, not serious boundaries. Nikiacha avocado usikule, such boundaries. Not serious
avocado.
Like I'm talking about boundaries in relation to your work.
Yeah.
What boundaries can you set in relation to your work?
Personally, mimi ninaweza sema like we don't have to do long calls in between works. But unless it's an emergency and you can always leave a text about it. Like I don't expect my amazing romantic guy anipige 30 minutes we're just on call or video like bro.
Hata kama ndo mapenzi inaanza moto.
No. And actually that one utakuwa una enable, because how will you cut it? Kwenye utaacha atakuwa anasema you have changed. So from the word go, when I'm at work, we don't do calls more than 3 minutes. Hata kama unaniuliza kitu, just call, ask, nikujibu. Hata kama how my day is, I answer you na it ends. So I think one of the healthy boundaries you can create is like hizo long hours talking and chatting and no. Ikikuwa ni work hours, let's do work. Na nikiwa na wewe pia, I will create these boundaries with my work people. That nimefika jioni, it's 5 p.m. Anyway, it depends. I know it depends with different industries. Like for us is longer. Yet we surpass 8 hours because we are dealing with guests. But you just know that like I'm not handling the guest at the same time I'm handling my person. And when I'm handling my person, it's my off work hours. Hakuna venye ninaweza tena nilete stories za job. No, like I just set a healthy boundary between the two of them.
True. I think setting boundaries is very important. It has worked for me, and I will say I had maybe to learn it the hard way, because I think sometimes you get that some people are a bit insensitive, and whatever are your values are not their values. So unaweza pata hata saa 4 usiku someone is calling you to ask for something that can wait.
Yes.
So for me, what I did is at 9, when you call my phone, itakuwa busy. And if it's urgent, definitely you will consistently call and it will ring and I'll receive. And then something else personally I've done is to lower the tone of my ringtone. 6, nikiingia kwa nyumba, nashukisha sauti. And I place my phone somewhere. Because your time do labda unapata to have time with the kids, to prepare something. But again, if ukisikia hiyo simu, like in one or another, kuna venye utashindwa kuilenga. So the best way,
We just,
I think that's one of the boundaries I've set. And at first it looked mean, but with time people have gotten used to it. So unaweza pata hata past 6 ni ngumu sana mtu kukutafuta. Atakwambia tu teacher Roda hashikangi simu, which I think
that's a healthy one. Nimekumbuka there is a meme huwa inakuwa TikTok about a lady anaitwa Nancy. Huwa ina major, like most of the time boss wake huwa anampigia, anamwambia hi Nancy, can you come to work? I know it's your off. Alafu anamwambia like huwa anamrudisha tu, anamuuliza like if kama ningekuwa kazini alafu my parent anipigie aniambie nitoke mapema, ungekubali? Ati why would you go? Anambia exactly, kama unge allow niende, also me saizi I'm off, so sorry. Yeah, so it looks rude, but it's very, very healthy.
It's very healthy.
Yeah.
Because sometimes, especially maybe those in businesses are more considerate about their clients more than even the people closer to them. So unapata sometimes maybe even your spouse is really not comfortable with those calls. Not that because you're cheating or anything, but I think they just they want to have a one-on-one time with na you. Uko busy too na
Ama unajua to the moment you receive that call, you'll excuse yourself utoke kwa nyumba.
Especially on a marriage setting, I think it's tight because on work you can always get another work, but can you always get another husband? No. You see, So in marriage, I think it's tighter. You always have to choose your love, your personal life.
So we understand you.
Mimi sikuelewi. Jiongelele mimi no.
You can
imagine,
Do you think it's important? Now this one is your question. Now that momenilemea baby, do you think it's important for couples or partners to have conversations about career and love life before? Do you think it's important? And why do you think it is important?
What if you two met when you've already taken your career paths? So mnakutania huko mbele.
I think either way, lazima tu kuna venye one will always like there's always have to be a sacrifice. So for me, if you ask me, I'd say it's very important. Hata kama tumepatana we ni advocate and I'm a doctor, we really have to talk about that. Because unapata sometimes maybe as doctors I've never done that. I've never worked in that line of career. But sometimes you may get they need to advance their academics. Same applies maybe to the law path. So I think having these talks will help you moving forward. You know what you're getting yourself into.
You also get to understand
the other person better.
And then if it's not okay with you,
jitoe mapema.
I think
you have you seen that thing about Adele?
Yeah.
So
she made
it earlier, and she gave out an option like, if you're not okay with it here, let's.
And also I just think it's very important because it will make you know the kind of person you are. A lot of us, and that's majority, you find people they're in paths or careers that haikukuwa choice yao, they did because of, but deep inside anataka kukua something else. So if you hear this person unaweza pata maybe ni daktari, but deep down anakuambia no, I like comedy, let's say, you know. So unajuanga, okay, I am with this person, but if yani lazima ni nache this, unasikianga the inner child voice. Ukiwa mdogo ulikuwa unataka kukua nini, like nurture that inner child voice, because at the end of the day you might live the whole life, you end up not being satisfied because ujaishi, like that inner child akwa catered for. And I think a spouse is the right person who can encourage, because they bring out the variation of you, both kwa hasira. So a spouse is the only person who can bring out the anger aspect of you. So they can also bring out that good, best, advanced aspect of you. Yeah. So tuongee tu.
Nikiangalia nikiimagine ile inner child, alafu nikakumbuka, what did you want to be growing up?
A doctor.
Yo. How about you?
Mimi nilikuwa nasemanga lawyer.
I don't know.
But you know what?
But it kept changing.
But that is not the
exactly.
Inner child, right?
That's not the inner child. That one we were taught when we were in school.
Lawyer Rhoda.
Yeah.
Professor Miriam. Dr. Marvin.
Exactly. Those things we were taught in school. You know, like me yani if I look at my inner child, like I like playing with tangu nikuwa mdogo, I like to play with electronics a lot. I like things to do with comp, like hiyo vitu inanivuta, like I can't explain. I'll just find myself trying to see, okay, what is the AI doing here, what is this app working for this app. And yeah, so I think if I can get a spouse mwenye nitakuja kumexplain that as I'm doing now, I'm in hospitality industry, but deep inside ninataka kuingia kwa computer world, you say. So if you discuss with your spouse about that, hata kuja siku kwenye unachenja kuambia wewe anakuanga tu vuguvugu, mara anafanya kazi kwa guest house, mara
Ajaamua anataka kufanya nini kwa hii maisha.
True. Yes.
Do you think there are routines? Now, I think this one will work for both couples and the singles. Do you think there are routines that we can have to maintain a healthy balance?
Yes.
Kwa mfano,
maybe if both of you work Monday to Friday, or rather, let's say both of you have a day that mko free nyinyi wote, you can do something. Maybe just go for a walk, come back, cook together, clean together. Ako ka bond. Maybe you can set days that he can be cooking on specific days, then you cook the rest of the days. Anajifundisha.
True.
Unajua hata mkiingia kitchen akukatie tu nyanya na vitunguu.
That's it. Helps, yeah.
Yes. Then also something very important, make time to pray together. It helps a lot. A lot. Huwa inafanya mna connect in the spiritual world.
I'm just trying to think, and I'm like, the things that you choose have to be so practical to work for you, because something that can work for me inaweza kosa kuwork kwako. You know, I remember some few years back I was really afraid of delegating. Yani kama ni job nataka mimi ndio nifanye, mimi ndio, you know. So like trying to get a balance between between that love life and career is being able to find the courage to delegate. You don't have to do all the work by yourself. And also you don't have to take everything. Unajua kuna kwanga ni ile Employee of the Year award. You don't have to do everything. Unaona. Like you can just take what yenye ikudre. We need some aspects of you in future. And also something else is just create time and rest. From both of them, from love life na pia career. Like create time for yourself. Because when wewe mwenyewe peke yako, alone from work, alone from your partner, you are healthy alone, uta bring out the best in the two. So go for therapy, go for those things that zina empower you as a person. Yeah.
Naona ni kama umetupea like advice. Like you've given us what you can't tell me. Najua pamtani shambulia that you've never dated, right?
We have.
You have ever dated,
yes,
right?
And
What
see
did you do?
that what I've just said.
Oh,
yes.
What
We
did
advise.
Ebu, give us a recap.
For starters, we used to pray.
Starter pack.
We used to pray before going to sleep. Sundays used to be his days in the kitchen.
Wow.
We used to go for walks once in a while. Ama kama si walk, we go watch. We used to have a game in common. We go watch that game.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, that's good. Hi. Favor. Hapo mwanzo. Ama hapo kitambo. What did you used to do? Like just to keep it healthy or balanced?
I can't have any reference to that. Like I never it's either the longest relationship I had I didn't have work, you know, and the shortest one I had, it was karibu niseme toxic, but like I didn't do anything. Like
toxic,
yeah, like I didn't do anything. It wasn't a long relationship that I was aware niko kazini, no, it was just a few months, so less than 2 months to be precise. So yeah, I couldn't affect in either way.
Okay. So is it realistic for us to aim for a perfect balance between love and career? Should we aim for that?
Aim for what works
for you. Yeah.
Or if you aim for perfect, you might find yourself in and out of relationships trying to find perfect. But if you aim for what works for you, the better.
Yeah, I can support Manita. I can just say aim for your perfect. Like define your own, what works for you, go with it. Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Maybe before we end, what would you say is your biblical perspective about our today's topic, balancing love and career? Maybe I'd begin with Favor for today.
Thank you for beginning with me. I think the biblical perspective of balancing love and career will be about seasons. In Ecclesiastes, when the Bible says there is a season for everything. So when ukiangalia perspective ya Bible, it aims, because in Colossians the Bible says that in everything you do it with all your might. Yeah. So it aims, if you are at work, do it with all your might. True. And also when it comes to your love life, do it with all your might. And yeah, so eventually the Bible encourages us to work. True. Very much. That at times tulikuwa tunaambiana in the Garden of Eden in Genesis chapter 2, when God finished creation, he said that he has now given it to man to take authority and work. So swali ilikuwa, what was man supposed to work in a very perfect, balanced place where God has already seen everything is good. And you can find that God encourages, because we are stewards, take care of that creation, work, make sure it's perfect. We are the custodians of his intellect, his emotions, because as much as he wants to do everything, he wants to use our hands. He wants to bless the works of our hands. So let us work. It really encourages the work perspective. And also it's really because in the Bible hakuna dating. Yeah, it is marriage. So also when the Bible talks about marriage, it encourages like husbands, like you do it wholeheartedly in your marriage. It encourages the wives to do wholeheartedly. And also there is an aspect of having your definite roles, because if your husband will stick and be the definite role that the Bible speaks in Ephesians chapter 5, and the wife also does the same, you can get a balance plan. Because when the husband anafanya role yake, it gives the wife to do also other things for herself.
Wow.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Manita, do you have?
That was deep.
Very.
My biblical perspective of balancing career and love life is Solomon. He still managed to ask God for wisdom with those many wives, so he balanced.
That is Manita for you.
It is a good point. He needed wisdom.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think what has stood out for me is what you've talked about, seasons. Like the day, 24 hours may look less, but there are seasons.
Yeah.
Like kuna season uko home na kuna season. So I think I'd combine them with whatever Marion has said. You ask God for wisdom to teach you, because again on our own it is hard. With our human brains, our human minds, it is impossible. No, it's not impossible, but like when the Holy Spirit comes through for us, it becomes better.
Yeah, sure.
And he makes whatever seems impossible in the eyes of men very possible and workable.
Yeah. So at least we don't have to do it alone.
Yeah.
As you're trying to find your own balance, involve God.
Very true.
And he will help you. He's our helper.
Very true.
He understands you. So yeah.
Wow, thank you so much. That has been so interesting. Balancing love and career. It takes two, remember, because it's two in that relationship. And also it takes God. He is able to move everything that seems impossible. He's able to move those mountains.
Yeah.
And once again, whatever works for us may never work for you. We are here to share and for you to learn and pick whatever you can pick. Thank you so much for being with us. Till next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.